I forgot to talk about painting and taping and a couple of other options for adding color and stuff. So at the very minimum, I'm going to be using extreme tape, which is clear tape from 3M. Scotch that's got fiber going both ways. Actually, what duct tape typically has. It's the strongest. It's actually Crash Test Hobbies introduced me to it, and I use it in the field. Except we couldn't find it for a while, so. There we go. Alright, never mind. So as you can see, it's really sticky and does a really good job. It loves laminate. It's still lightweight, and these fibers are really strong. So anyways, I got another roll coming. There's a bunch of knockoff stuff that you can find. Some does okay, other stuff is horrible. So Crash Test Hobbies does have a pattern that you could follow if you're doing your own build. I think I did that on my very first ones, and they held up really well, so that's good. I'm probably going to just do the leading edge on both sides, and I'll probably end up doing something along the trailing edge to help connect, keep these guys on. So the little hole idea that they have passing through the extreme tape on both sides of the wing actually worked pretty well, if I remember. Other thing, okay, so I'm gonna put tape on after I laminate. You can do it before as well. Yeah, my preference is laminate. It's a little bit easier, and then I can replace the structural tape if I need to. If you want to paint, so I'm going to recommend following the right wing approach. You just sand this down a little bit, get it from being shiny to being all matte. There's a few leftover pieces of foam here from the cutting. And then you spray it with 3M90, give it a couple of good light coats, let that dry for 24 hours, and then you can use Krylon spray paint. It does really well with this foam. The Krylon also works really well. The 2 times twice coated works well at with the 3M90, this foam, and then also adhering to the laminate. So the 3M90 is intent on helping that paint stick to the laminate, and it does a really good job, and then keeping it bonded to the foam. So that's a process I'm going to use probably on another one of these later on. For now, I'm going to keep it just white. There is this colored tape that you can buy. That's really easy to apply. Alternatively, you could also use, if you're already laminated, you could use like a monocoat, traditional stuff from the hobby store. As long as it'll adhere to the laminate, you can do a test run. That can give you some options of cutting some stuff out. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to talk paint, tape, and monocoat.